Good morning, everyone. And thank you to all my subscribers for subscribing to this channel. Even though I said this is a supernatural troll channel. And it is. But thank you for coming by and listening. Today is Saturday, right? Okay, so I got tonight to work. I'm going to work tonight. And I'm just laying in my bed. And I remember now, I told you guys I was homeless for quite some time. In this state. I was homeless in New York. I ended up getting my own place. I was homeless in South Carolina, ended up getting this place. And I'm satisfied with what I have. I'm not complaining. But when you go and fill out any kind of paperwork for any kind of assistance or whatever, they always ask you what your race is and what do you identify yourself as being. And I always check African American, and then they say, well, do you have a Latino background? I check that also. And I remember growing up in the foster care system, and then the people that had custody of me and my brother, they ended up adopting us, right? These motherfuckers did not want us to know that we were Cape Verdean Americans. They did not want us to know anything about our family history. And I don't understand that thing about this adoption shit. I don't get it. I don't get that at all. You adopt the kid and you don't want the kid to know who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. But even when you go and register to vote, they ask you, what do you identify yourself as being? And I put African American, Black, and then I checked the Latino box as well. And I think I did tell you guys that a few days ago about who my people really are, the Smiths and the Barbosas. The Smith is Grandpa Smith, Lantrice Charles Smith. That was my grandfather's name. My grandmother's name is Lorraine. Her last name was Barbosa. And I told you guys that my grandmother stayed married to my grandfather for over 30 years. He died when he was in his 40s. So she kept the name Smith until she married again. My grandmother only got married twice. And she's a beautiful, beautiful lady. I enjoy speaking, to her on the phone. I enjoy our conversations. We be laughing. We be talking like we knew each other for years and years. And a lot of times she'll talk about her service work and what's going on in her apartment building, and we be laughing, and we'll talk about music and stuff. But the lady she's wonderful. And I don't understand why my adoptive parents didn't want me to know who this woman really is or who she was back in, her younger days. And she's very wonderful. And she always tells me, we Cape Verdean American, we Cape Verdeans. We're not African American, we're Cape Verdeans. Don't get it twisted, baby. And sometimes she talk to me like she my mother, telling me what to do. And don't let me be drinking. Oh, no. Don't let me be drinking. She tells me about myself. She be telling me off. But I love her. Nice lady. Oh my goodness, she is a wonderful person. That's why I gotta go. I'm gonna go to New York in March just to go visit with my grandmother. Yeah. You got to visit your libraries and your museums. They are our last piece of our history, and I can't believe some people wanted me to erase that history away. They wanted me to forget about it. Didn't want me to look it up. Didn't want me to know who none of my family are. And when people tell you to forget who you are, that's because they want to take control. They want to be in the driver's seat. And these people that raised me, I mean, they, in my mind's eye, I believe they were trying to destroy me. Now, some people might say, "Now, Arabia, now, you sounding paranoid. You saying paranoid, Arabia. Don't do that. Don't talk like that. It's the truth." And I know eventually I'm gonna have to put away my beers and stop smoking cigarettes. I know eventually. But I think I just use these things like the way you would your picture ID. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. And that's 914 for today. Don't forget where you come from. And don't let nobody tell you to forget. Because even though I don't have any children, so I'm not passing down any history or DNA through children or grandchildren. But I got brothers and sisters that are doing that for me. I got nieces and nephews that have their own children. They have families now. So my family lineage will never die. We will go on and on. And when I pass on, pass away, and, all I'm going to do is be born somewhere else. Yeah. I'll be in someone else's body.